Yo, fam! Yeah, you. I saw the 130 views too. Get back on the computer. I can show you what to do. Pull up your Facebook Messenger and search Hot 97. You see it. Click Get Started, then go ahead and submit your track. Now your music gets pushed to over 50,000 Hot 97 curators who listen, rate, and give you personalized feedback. And if you really got that heat, then you'll be propelled to the top 20 leaderboard, where you'll have the chance to get in front of record execs and open up for Summer Jam. And lastly, you can come up to the station where you'll be featured on Who's Next Leaderboard Live with me, your boy, Sha Boogie. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Sha Boogie, the voice of the young people, and we back for another edition of Who's Next Leaderboard Live. Now, if you do not know this month we are teaming up with Rich Forever, and we are locking down SOBs on the 26th. And actually, I got our chatbot winner here today. Jus Lavo is in the building. He will be performing at this month's showcase. Aside from that, I got my man Billy J from 1801 Records, and we got some mogul talk to talk about. And lastly, my man Brandon Harmon. He is divine. He's what I call the concert guru, and we're gonna talk a lot. But I got a special co-host in the building today, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, I'm here. I just came for the Martell.
And not to mention, Martell Blue Swift is our official sponsor. Big shout outs to Martell for everything that they are doing for us right now, because it is major. Drewski!
What's up? Thanks for having me, man.
What's the word, baby, big bro?
I was just doing a one-on-one with Jus, the artist that's performing at Who's Next.
Yes, sir.
We was listening to some music.
What you thought about it?
Nah, he got some work.
He got something for me?
He got some work.
He got something for me?
Yes, he got some work.
All right, well, we going to check it out. Now, Drewski, you know each week we take 5 videos from our leaderboard, and we display them for our top 5 of the week. So here we go. Here's our top 5 leaderboard artists of this week.
Let's get it.
Wind your body, wind your body, wind your body. Just one night of romance on your body. Got the way you a move, I get trouble so. I put on in my system, I bubble up. Say me love how you a wine and I rock you down. We a dance one night till the sun come up. I wanna live. Next move, next move, next move. Just one night.
But now I'm on the top and they see me stunting. Bust down, watch Louis V button. But now you really bargain. But now you had shit, you ain't give me nothing. But now I'm getting rich, I can feel it coming. And now you in your field in your stomach. Living in hell, I put them weights up on my shoulder. Tripping, I fell, I got back to it, I'm a soldier. Locked in my cell and you can throw this life is over. Like how can I fail, I keep him sleeping on the sofa. School get expelled, they try to blame it on my coach. Hey, say that you love me. Say that you love me. You love me, 'cause I've had enough.
Thinking about my lifestyle, that's all I got to give. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say, I'm the shit. And I've been through a lot, I'ma talk about the shit. Through the money and the music and these bitches, they ain't shit. And I know this, I stay focused through the whole shit. Writing all my music in my room all alone, bitch. Sorry about the past, tell my mama, hope I made you proud. Looking up to heaven while I'm smiling and you looking down. Walking while I'm talking with my big homie Drake. He told me, little bro, you gotta stay up out them streets. Don't ever get distracted, don't get caught up in the beef. Cause
That ain't really what it seems, huh? Ooh, 'cause gotta work for the cheese, boy. You on your own in this world now. Ooh, 'cause they won't like it what you show 'em all. Ooh, who do the most, who do the most?
And that was our top 5 leaderboard artists of this week. Drewski, what you thought about that?
The first two?
The first two stood out to me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The first 2 definitely stood out to me. Now, before we continue, my boy's birthday's tomorrow. We ain't even gonna act like his birthday tomorrow.
I'm celebrating all week, though.
Okay.
We've been celebrating. We had pool parties. We got a party tonight.
I did see that pool party was looking crazy.
Lit.
Now, Drewski, this month, we are teaming up with Rich Forever Records. We will be shutting down SOBs on August 26th. Young Bino,
Right.
Jay Critch,
Right.
83 Babies, Jus Lavo,
He'll be
and
there.
so much more. Now, tell me what you think that's about to happen at that showcase.
I'm gonna give you some insight, because I'm not even gonna lie. Earlier, TT Torres was on FaceTime with Rich the Kid.
Oh my God!
And they were going over the game plan, and I was listening
how
in.
lit it's supposed to be.
So you know, Rich the Kid, that's his label.
That's his label. Yep.
So you know, that's
You know the vibes.
you know, we outside.
We outside heavy. Now, last week, I actually had the chance of hosting a New York versus New Jersey showcase out in
Right.
Jersey. Drewski, you were there.
I was there.
That following week, the movement space was on tilt. I heard you guys had it lit. Now, we actually had one of our personal shooters, Boleon Films.
Shout out to
actually,
Boleon.
shout out to my man Boleon Films. What up, boy? He actually went out to movement space and he
Right.
caught some footage. Let's take a look at this clip.
Real niggas is think I'll be team man, you know what I'm saying? One time on board Drewski, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, including me, came up to see the opportunity to shake. Here we go, Jersey 6, stand up. Dying breed, but I'm still maintaining. Made it out the hood, I still pop out on some gang shit. My day one niggas, them the niggas that I came with. Ain't no big homies, we just reckless gang bang it. Don't get caught in the mix, cause this shit is very dangerous. Guess you want some clout, we gon' really make you famous. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Watch me lane switch. If you ain't talking money, nigga, you don't speak my language. We grew up playing cops and robbers. I was never 12. They tried to warn us like we gon' see them having gates of jail. Free man, fuck the law, just got his letter in the mail. Eyeballing the
Welcome to Movement Mondays inside the movement space. Really quick, it is not a showcase. It is not a competition. You ain't have to pay to perform. You're not gonna win a record deal. You're not gonna win $10,000 or whatever the showcases promise you they're gonna do. You're not gonna go see an A&R at a record label. We are here to have fun. We are here to work out. A lot of artists come here. They tell me they have the hottest record in the world, but then when I see them perform, the performance is a little weak. The performance is sometimes trash, and it takes away from the art.
Our apologies for the technical difficulties, but shout out to my man Boleon Films once
Boleon.
again. He was at the movement
Yes.
space. Big Bro's got his own space. I need to be at the movement space.
I'm gonna post a video on my Instagram if they want to watch it the right way.
the right way.
Yeah.
No cap. Now, Drewski,
You talk to me.
we got that boy from the Bronx.
What?
He's
Oh,
from
okay.
Newburgh. I heard he's bad up there. I heard he's doing some things.
No, he's working.
Jus Lavo, what up, baby?
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, man? He's smooth
That's
too.
his vibe. Yeah, he been like that all day.
You almost made me think you was a singer for a second. Yeah. What's up, ladies?
Sound like this since I was like 12 years old, bro.
Damn, so puberty hit him
Yeah,
first.
word.
Yeah,
Now,
that's a
aside
fact.
from Jus Lavo, now, Jus, I don't know if you know, but the person next to you, you might want to get to know. This is Brandon Harmon from Us Never Them VP himself. What's up, Bree?
What's going on, man?
Yo,
What's
B,
going
I
on?
can't. I'm happy. As you can see, I'm happy.
Definitely.
Now, fellas, what's up? What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, feeling
Can't
good,
complain.
man. Glad to be here.
We know we got that Martello on deck.
Yeah.
You let us know what you need.
It was
all right?
cracked a little bit, so I had to.
Now, I
that's
wanna-
me. I'm gonna be the guilty
I
person.
want to start with you, B, because you intrigue me for the simple fact that there's so many artists that I meet that want to perform.
Right.
They want this big stage. They want a platform to perform. But you are actually a coordinator and a developer of concerts. Tell me a
Right.
little bit about what you do.
Basically, I came in the game probably like 10 years ago. I started mostly with like pop and then like pop concerts and then more like legacy acts.
Okay.
Shout out to Westchester Media. They gave me my first shot. But that's how I came in. I mean, we're talking about big things that was doing like anywhere from 2,500 to like 4,100, seats, sellouts and stuff like that. But basically, for us, it's looking for the right acts. Basically, you want an artist that's going to be like performing, that has a good stage presence, basically.
Okay.
But if it's like you're trying to get on that big stage, you got to have you got to be able to have somewhat develop a following. And then also, too, you got to have that stage presence because you want to win over the fans because you got that one moment in time to like do it. So you
show
got to
'em.
make sure your stage show is like amazing. Like if you're
Absolutely.
going against other people that's opening up, your show's got to be ridiculous. Like, it can't just be you walking back and forth on the mic. You gotta have something or add something to the show that's gonna be, really good.
Now, Drewski, now you just sat down with Jus Lavo, right?
Right.
Now this is why I asked you that question first, because now to my point, now Jus, now you've been in the game for a little while now, you've been developing your music. Now you just sat down with Drewski. Tell me what that was like.
Nah, it was dope. I mean, I played him a few records that I already had in the vault, and we were just vibing out to it for the most part.
Okay. Now what you thought about that, Drewski? What was the records hitting for?
The good thing about him is he has different selections. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take it to the streets, he got street records. If you want to talk to the ladies, he got
He can get
records
on
for
his
the
Drake
ladies.
flow. He can
Right.
get on his Drake flow.
And I told him even his format of his records are like pretty good. Like, they say radio format.
Right.
He has that. The hook, the verse, the hook, the verse, like everything lined up. And most importantly, his records, for out of like the 5 we listened to, 4 of them were mixed and
mastered and everything.
mastered very well.
So
Yeah.
now my question is, does he have the stage presence? Do you think he has what it takes to perform on these big stages?
He has the music, right?
Okay.
Now there's a difference. Like Brandon said, like we know when you go up there,
It's a different beast.
His energy now is good, but when you touch that stage, you gotta bring it up.
You gotta release that.
You gotta
bro.
get them engaged. You in New York City.
You gotta turn into Jus Lavo.
Right.
You gotta be that beast up there, because he's performing next week at SOBs.
Who's next?
Yeah.
He
That's a
will
fact,
be
man.
there.
That's a
He
fact.
will be there. So now, take me on your journey on exactly what made you submit your music on Facebook Messenger, and did you actually believe and feel like this could be an opportunity for you?
Yeah, I was just talking about that with Drewski probably 30 minutes ago. But I mean, what made me submit it? I don't know. I was just sitting at work one day. I didn't really believe that it would really work. I thought it was kind of like a scam in a way.
Okay.
To be honest with you,
We get that a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I was just sitting at work one day. I alert popped up saying oh, get like a $5 discount or whatever. So
Wow.
I was like, you know what? I might as well. So I ended up winning. So now I'm here.
That's dope. That's dope. So now, B. Now my question for you is, now when transitioning into the concert realm, right? What exactly was your hardest task thus far?
The hardest task was always getting the artists and the dates with the venues to line up. Usually that's always the hardest task of getting the show off the ground. But once you got that, everything is a piece of cake. I mean, Drewski was with me on the Jim Jones show we did. We threw the Jim Jones show at Gramercy Theater on July 16th.
Okay, that was
the company
dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
I'm VP of Entertainment for Hostile Promotion. Shout out to my guys, Los. We put that concert together. It was dope because it was Jim Jones' album release, his only NYC album release concert, and it was his birthday celebration. So right there was a dynamic and it had enough things to kind of be like, yo, this is going to be a dope event. And then partnering with his team, it was easy to work with, to get everything marketed, working with Drewski and everybody. So it worked out really good for us.
That's dope. That's real dope. Drewski, you want to ask him something?
One thing about Jus, before even listening to his music, his pops actually was sending me music a while back.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Working.
Like every
when
week.
you don't
Oh, so he wasn't playing.
No, you're not playing. So my thing is sometimes you need a team like that. Sometimes the artist could get discouraged or may not want to work or I'm not submitting nothing or sending nothing out. It's not working out for me. But when you got a strong team around you and people that believe in you, it does,
it does have an
keep
effect.
you motivated.
It does have an effect. So, Jus, I want to ask you, what could we expect from you next week, man?
Next week, I mean, you can expect me to put on a show, bro.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I might not go crowd surfing or whatever, but
But you gonna let them know Newburgh in the Bronx is in the
Gotta bring that
building.
energy.
that's a definite fact, bro.
All right. Now, I want to ask you one more thing about next week. You bringing out the ladies, man? We gotta know. Is he bringing out the ladies,
I
Juice?
mean, I told a couple of them to pull up, but I guess we'll see when I get there.
He said
Okay.
he's single, so I know he's DMing.
Oh, you better look in. You better look right in that camera and tell him. Tell him.
He told
Don't
me he
even.
was single, so I know what that means.
So B, my last question for you, right?
Yeah.
Now, Jus Lavo, a new fresh artist. What is the it factor for you to say, all right, this person, they could open up for this crowd? Or what is it that you look for new artists to even open up, period?
For me, I mean, it's basically looking to see if they got a record that's buzzing already.
Okay.
Like that should be something, or at least you have have a fan base. All right, because just because your music is not on radio or a big playlist, it doesn't mean that you have a fan base. So there's artists that doesn't even get music that's out there, there's big platforms and stuff like that. But guess what? They can sell tickets.
They got,
So for me, it's about if I'm gonna put an act on, they got to be able to it's got to draw something. If I'm gonna pay you to be on this stage, you gotta I gotta recoup that through ticket sales. First question, most upcoming artists will be like, "Yo, I need 1,000." I'm like, Okay, but if I book you, say if I book a 100-person venue, how many tickets would you sell at $10 a pop? One person told me 25. I'm like, bro, I'm not making any money. Like,
Right,
you're
right.
like, it's a waste of money. It's a loss. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the kind of things you have to think. You know, my big advice to artists is, one, yes, if you're going to do a big show and you got a big headline, guess what? You might have to pay to get onto that show because it's a risk. You know, a promoter is putting up all this money for this, for headliner, support act, venue, insurance for a hip-hop show. People don't know. It costs a lot. So,
There's
you know
a
what
lot
I'm
of-
saying?
there's a lot of
It's
logistics that go
like, you know
behind
what I'm
it.
saying? So it's kind of like, you know, there's factors. But also, you know, but there's artists that I wouldn't charge because I know they're going to sell tickets.
know
They're
exactly
gonna
what they're
draw.
gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a give and take on both, but it depends on the artist. If you could do something, I mean, hey, it works, you know what I mean? But I look for a person that's, one, is going to have a dope stage show. Like, I can't have nobody that's going to come on and, like, make people leave before the headliner get on. Like, that's a bad name for me. So I make sure I curate. I don't try to put too many opening acts. I don't try to put, like, 30 or 20 or 15 opening acts before that. No, I try to keep it between 6 and 8. That way it stays a good show. My headliner still has an hour or hour and a half to perform, and it's not a drawn-out show.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Now, I got some new music for you. I got some new talent. I got some new artists for you. Now, take a look right here. Drewski, you know what this is.
Oh, yeah, I know.
This is our top 20 leaderboard for everybody out there that doesn't know and that do know. If you submit your music here on Facebook, on our Hot 97 page, this could be you. You can hit our top 20, and we actually going to listen to some tracks right now. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see. Drewski, I think I'm going to go with number 2. What you think?
I was thinking 3, but let's do 2 first.
I think 2 got that heat. I think 2 is that heat. So let's
Dre
go with Dre
Divine.
Divine, One Night, featuring Militant. This is Who's Next Leaderboard Live, baby. Now, Dre Divine is One Night. This is the One Night track. I think his song's been on the leaderboard now for about 3 weeks. We restarted it twice, and he's still up there. So we gonna see what he's all about.
You know why I like it already? Because you know I can see where he shot the videos in the same building as the movement space.
How you
So
figure
I like-
that?
Watch.
Oh wait,
Watch.
so this might be a
I don't
little
know.
biased.
I never seen it. I never heard it. I never seen it, but I could tell already.
Oh, so you see?
I
Oh
just-
man,
yeah.
so don't tell me that I picked somebody that you already saw the video.
I
for.
never seen the video. I just seen a
But
little
you know,
clip
but
when
you
it
know that
played.
he's in the spot.
Same building as the movement space. You see that? That's the hallway.
All right, so we gonna check this out. Let's see what this is about hitting for.
What's that global? What's that? One woman them come out to one up on a trade define ya. Yeah.
I wanna just one night of romance on your body. Got the way you a move, I get trouble so. I put on in my system, I bubble up. Say me love how you a wine and I rock it up. We a dance one night till the sun come up. I wanna just one night of romance on your body. Got the way you a move, I get trouble so. I put on in my system, I bubble up. Say me love how you a wine and I rock it up. We a dance one night till the sun come up. Get your body look hot, and you know it.
Drewski, that
Big
Dre
up yourself.
Divine.
Big up
That Dre
yourself.
Divine. Hold on, Dre Divine.
That was a vibe
one
right
night,
there.
I think he got something with
Nah,
that
yeah,
one.
that was a vibe right there.
Dre Divine, send me something on Instagram. DM me, do something. I need that record personally.
Yeah, you was in here dancing
What y'all
too.
thought about that track?
I'm not gonna lie, I mess with it. You know, I went to school in Miami, so therefore, you know, I
they
know the
like that
vibe.
in the
So,
end.
but
Right.
definitely, you know, definitely the video looked pretty on point. I mean, his performance of the record, like, you know, he looked like he could probably put on a good live show. But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
the energy was
video is
good.
different. Yeah, the energy was really good.
It made me
Energy was really
dance.
good.
I like songs that make me get in my bag real fast. If I can start moving, I'm all for it. Just, what about you? What you thought about it?
Nah, I thought it was dope. It had a nice little vibe. Know what I mean?
He could get a feature?
Huh?
He could get a feature?
Nah, he could get it.
So, Drewski, what song you want to go to next?
Let's go to number 5.
Number 5, Nathan Priest, Love Me.
Love me.
Let's see what he's talking about.
Nathan, I love you. I love you. I love you.
that you love me. You love me, 'cause I've had enough company, your company. Yeah. I'm alright. So I told you 100 times I ain't like a mother guy. No, ain't lying. No. And lately you been feeling like I ain't the vibe.
Now that was just Nathan Priest coming in live with Love Me.
Love Me.
Now that was a different type of vibe, Drewski.
Yeah, he was in his feelings. In
A
that,
little
yeah,
bit,
a little
but
in his
the
feelings.
sound was different. You know,
Right.
it wasn't the same trap things that we usually hear. We had 2 songs today that was a reggae kind of feel,
Right.
and a more of an R&B hip hop kind of feel.
The video was good as well.
What do you guys think about
I
it?
think it had like a little The Weekend kind of feel.
A little
vibe.
something, right?
Little
He got
vibe.
a little party next door.
You know, it had the vibe to
Yeah.
it, but you know, I mean, I just, you know, I wish he could just did a little bit more lyrically. I don't know. I would just.
Right.
First listen, it wasn't gonna grab me.
Right.
But if I listen to it again, it could be.
It might just be
yeah,
your cup of
it might
tea.
be a whole different story. Yeah.
Would you listen to it again?
No, I'll definitely listen to it
Okay,
again.
so that's
Because
good.
I'm not gonna lie, the beat was pretty dope. Like
Right.
the production was dope. So like I just probably have to listen to it again.
Just could he get a feature?
I mean, that's like kind of like a different vibe. I mean, it was good. Like it wasn't like garbage or nothing like that. But yeah, he was giving me kind of like Weekend Travis Scott vibes and
Right.
like fused together. But
Well, here on Who's Next, we like to promote different sounds of music.
course.
You know, we don't want to keep it one track minded. If it's reggae and it's popping, we gonna play it. If it's soulful, we gonna play that too. So we really like to give a diverse feel when it comes to our music. All right. So now, fellas. Now this is the best part.
That's where it gets real.
This is where you let everybody know where they can find you at, because now you in tune. Everybody sees you now. Where they can find Jus Lavo at, aside from August 26th at SOBs.
where you can find Jus Lavo at, I mean, online, I mean, Just Ridiculous on everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, all that. JUS_ridiculous. Or you could visit me on my site, juslavony.com.
I'm gonna have to
He
holler
got his
at
own
you.
merch.
Yeah,
yo.
I see the merch.
Yeah,
I see. Show the merch off. Show that shirt off, pimp.
And I got them in neon green, too, because you know.
Oh, you know the
I love
ladies love.
neon
It's
green.
been a neon green
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah,
It's been a
that's a
neon
fact.
green summer, B. It's been a neon green summer. All right.
That's a fact.
So, just any projects you want to let them know where they can follow you at?
You said any
Projects. Any project you got coming out?
Yeah, I mean, I plan on releasing like another single, but I want to put out a video with it too. So
Okay.
probably like late September.
For me,
early
the
October.
cameraman, man, you let me know. I got Bowley on films right here. He right here under the tuck. You let
Word.
me know.
Yeah, I
One of the
got you.
hottest of the city. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. You gotta let me know them rates first. Though.
Oh, the rates is deals on wheels. Deals on wheels. Now, B, where they can follow you at?
I mean, there's a couple different places. I mean, obviously, you can find my personal page at Shugie, SUGIE, with 2 underscores at the end. For the concerts and marketing, you can find me at Hostile Promotions, HOSTYLE Promotions. And then for management, for artists and stuff in the record label, it's at Us Never Them Records. Never is NVR. In the thing, but I do got to give one shout out.
Oh, please.
For Us Never Them Records. It's my producer that I manage named Knock. We definitely just landed on the #1 hip hop album with
Oh, yeah,
Rick
that
Ross,
Porter
Porter
on
Minor
mine,
too.
That Porter,
He produced-
congrats.
Yeah.
Tell him the track. Tell him the track.
So he actually co-produced track number 13, Vegas Residency with Justice League.
One
so.
of the hardest tracks on that entire
So, yeah,
album.
it's been a good month
R.I.P.
for
Black
us.
Bo, you know the vibes. Ricky Ross, we see you. That Port of Miami 2 is crazy.
Crazy.
Now, if you guys don't know, well, you know, Drewski, you know, my big brother, Hip Hop Mike, he does something in the evening and the early mornings where he actually picks one of our artists as well. So he picks somebody from the top 20 leaderboard, Facebook Messenger, and he actually plays their record on air on Hot 97, gives you a video of him doing it and all that. He did it again the other day. We're gonna take a look at this clip, and then after that, we got my man Billy J, 1801 Records coming through. All right, stay locked. This is Who's Next Leaderboard Live.
Yup, you know what it is. Hot 87, your boy Hip Hop Mike in the building for Takeover tonight. And shout out to everybody submitting through that Facebook Messenger. Each and every week, I pull a record, from an artist on there, and we play it right here on the radio. Now, this week, I got my man Rab, straight out of Long Island. Got a song called Heartless that I absolutely love. Make sure y'all hitting that Facebook Messenger and hit us on our Instagram at Hot97, at Hip Hop Mike. Shout out requests, I got you.
This money got me heartless. I got nothing else to lose. You
Yeah, baby. Hot 97.
27. Shout out, hit my mic, man. We going crazy.
I've been at it for a long time. Wrong place at the wrong time. Security bag, yeah, it's all mine. Wrist be looking like a gold
This
mine.
money got me heartless. I got nothing else to lose. Yeah. I put Gucci on my fit.
Big shout outs to my man Hip Hop Mike. He knows all about what he knows. He's hearing exactly what he's hearing. He knows exactly what he's talking about, right?
And I like the fact that the artist is tuned in and getting that opportunity to hit himself on the radio.
He has them so hyped when he does that. He has them hyped. Now, I'm hyped because I got somebody in here that's a co-founder of a record label.
CEO status.
Yes, big boss talk.
CEO.
Big time. Big time.
I like it. I like it. I like the energy.
Billy J's in the building. 1801 Records. Billy, what up?
What up, though?
You tell me.
Yo, how come we don't get, there's no applause? Like,
Oh, don't worry. The live audience is on its way.
All right, cool.
Holla at Made Hot by Martell.
Got you.
So, Billy, what's up, baby?
Not much, man.
Welcome.
Just up here
Billy.
working, getting it in as usual.
Now,
Just
Billy,
stop by.
now there's so many things. I can sit here and pick your brain for about 3 hours, but I narrowed it down to the top, 4 or 5 questions that I want to ask you. But here's the thing. We're going to do this a little different.
Okay.
We're going to ask you a question, then we're going to rate some music. Then we're going to get back to a question, and we're going to rate some more music, all right?
Let's do it.
All right, so Drewski, holla at him.
Right.
To ask, go holla at him. Pick his
I
brain.
want you to ask him the first question.
All right, so now I'm going to let you know off the rip. Now, first things first. Now, I know you're not 40 plus, you're not 50 plus. You're somebody that I look at as in my generation and my time. Now, not many in our age group can actually start a record label.
Right.
Put me onto exactly the mindset and the logistics behind starting a label for everybody out there that is it's inspiring to be that.
I think initially I just really, really wanted to be entertainment and music. I actually went to college and played football, and I dropped out.
Wow.
And then I'm the type of person that's like, when my mind is set and I want to accomplish something and do something, that's what I'm going to focus on. That's what I'm going to educate myself on. When I stopped playing ball, it was like, I didn't want to be a doctor. I didn't want to be a lawyer. I didn't want to be any of these things. My second love was music and entertainment. So it was like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it. So started when I was like 18, 19. I was throwing parties in the city that were 21 and over. I had a fake ID from one of my old barbers, may he rest in peace. And like, I just went for it. So started out interning, then went from an intern to assistant A&R for John Monopoly and Ye, and then ended up finding Young Berg, who's now Hitmaker. When I was like 19, he was like my first artist.
And Young Berg had a run when we were younger.
Oh yeah.
How old was Berg at that time?
We were all like, like 20, like 19, 20.
Right,
21.
under 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
So we
working.
had caught our first hit. Then I did Ray J, did like Sexy Can I with Berg and did all that stuff.
Talking about the early 08s,
Right.
09s.
Yeah. So it was like I was fortunate enough to catch success relatively early, but always just continuously try to evolve and educate myself on what it was I was doing, because there was no college course for this. There was no manuscript or no plan. I just wanted to know as much as I can about what I'm actually doing so I don't sound like an idiot.
That's crazy. Now that hit home for me
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
of
simple
course.
fact, I can't. Back in 08 and 09, I feel like everything was different. Everything was transcendent, from LimeWire to MySpace. So
Right.
I feel like social media and music was growing on its own rate. Now to hear
100%,
somebody,
yeah.
to hear you work with Ray J from Sexy Can I, and that was something in me in high school. I was sexy. So to actually hear that formula, that's inspiring. That's totally inspiring. Now, Billy, we might have to get in tune with this. Now, this is our Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
We only got 3 options. All right? Drewski, tell them what them options are.
It's either they hot, they need work, or it's basura. Trash.
And we will throw it in the trash, Billy, all right? So first up, we got money, money, money. Let's see what this is hitting for.
Okay, let's go. Money, money, money. Let's hear money, money, money.
for your green, the cheddar. There's nothing better if your bitch wants to strip for chips and fucking let her. Money rule the world, call it what you want. Hope, sin, and greed, homie, please, I just want dough. I'm trying to get it up like horny old drunk dude. You coming at my money, acting funny, I'ma punch you. Take your hoe to lunch too, show her how the drugs do. Get all in the head, convince a stupid hoe to dump you. Chump you, all I really need are some green stacks. Bad enough cash that I'll have to take my jeans back. He's back, A-Ron's ready for the limelight. I'm A-Ron, damn, I guess that means that I'm tight.
Hey, yo, Billy, don't be modest either. You could tell me exactly where that's going, man.
Keep it a buck, Billy.
He definitely stuck to the title of the record with Money, Money, Money.
Right. Okay.
But I don't think he's going to make any money off that song. That's all. He could be talented, but that one right there, we're going to have to pass on that one. That one just wasn't
hot,
it.
Needs work, or trash?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put Homeboy in the
Sha
trash.
Boogie.
Oh, my God. You did. Oh, it's there.
Why
It's there.
immediately y'all going to give me that one? I don't know, but
What
that
position
one,
you played in football?
I played quarterback.
Oh, so you have no problem. Could you just give me a little...
Yeah,
a
just
Right
little
in the
something
trash.
that
Right in the trash.
Ah, okay, touchdown. You know the vibes. Now 29% said that it was lit, 21% said that it needs work, and 50% Drewski.
Right.
You know where they put it. So I mean, Billy, don't feel bad. You fall into the 50%. All right.
You're not signing his artist. You're not sending his record to a label.
Could you give us some personal feedback? Because we're actually gonna give him this feedback. You see, it says Billy J.
Feedback. All right. I think that he definitely needs to evolve his sound. The production really sounds dated. Sounded like just a loop with the Money, Money, Money sample. I think he needs to stick to the topic and kind of be more authentic, probably to himself, and tell a story or something, or just, give the fans who he is.
Right.
And not
Something.
try to sound like
Everybody else.
everything that's going on. It's just that beat was just really bad. I just didn't like that beat at all. It just didn't go with I didn't like it.
Respectfully, hey,
Didn't like it.
money, money, money. You try again, money. Try again.
Billy said he's not taking it to any labels.
Yeah, especially not 1801. 1801 is
1801.
It's slow for 1801. He's not coming in.
Nah.
Even if he came with Drewski?
No.
Yeah, I would have to have a side conversation like Juski. Like,
Right.
what are we doing here?
So Billy, now I want to ask you something, right? Now, developing friendships in the industry is something that's a touchy kind of thing. Now, for you in 1801 Records, you guys actually have various partnerships with Sony Orchard, from Universal and Republic, and I could keep going if you want me to, but
Warner, Atlantic.
yeah, hey, take me on those partnerships. Now, I know each partnership is with a different particular thing. Like one is for distribution, one is for marketing. Tell me how you kind of develop those angles with those labels.
I just think that me and my partner, shout out to K-Mac, shout out to Dan, shout out to Jerz, shout out to everybody, Larry, the whole 1801 squad. For us, it's about finding things early, developing a concept, and sticking to that in a sound. And the thing that labels, it's quantity over quantities these days. It's like so much music streaming. There's tons of music coming out every day. Somebody has to do the grassroots. Somebody has to put a package together and make real music that's going to rise to the top and separate themselves from that big kind of pool of all these emerging artists.
Right.
Because you'll have 10 of them that sound like, 100 sound like A Boogie, 100 sound like Young Thug, 100 sound like Kendrick, but every so often the cream rises to the top. So for me, I like doing that job. I like developing sounds and working with artists and helping them amplify their voice and who they are, to where a project makes sense, to where you want to listen to it, to where even if I discover this project and I'm just a person on Spotify, if I discover this project a year later, I'm like, oh, this shit hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's this? Even though it came out a year ago. So it's like I really like spending time with the artist, because being a star is more than just making a hit record. There's tons of artists making a shit ton of money right now that don't have a radio hit. There's tons of artists who can sell a bunch of merch but can't sell a ticket to a concert. Like, I think that people have to understand that's that scale that's going on now in music, to where you get confused. You think some of these kids are stars, and they're really not. They're really not
And
stars.
I think social media plays a huge role in it.
Social media plays a huge role in it. You know, so it sucks. It just makes it a little. It's a gift and a curse. It's like, yo, I can access the world at one time if I'm a really talented artist. But if I'm a shitty artist, I can access the world at one time too, and take up space.
And I know Drewski attest to that. You could attest to that.
Oh yeah, of course. I hear music and I meet artists all the time, and you see it. You know what I'm saying? Even the artists and the people around them make them feel like they're stars already because, you know, they'll do a show or they got 1 million followers, but that doesn't.
That doesn't necessarily mean they have that star factor.
Oh, nah, 100%. Like, we've signed artists that have had like 600 followers, and then now they're almost at 1 million because you can't take that it factor away from somebody.
Now, I want to touch on something, right? Now, speaking about artists, 88 Keys. Take me on the journey on how you even developed him as an artist. Now, I know he just dropped his first debut single, That's Life, featuring Mac Miller, the late R.I.P. Mac Miller. Tell me about how that partnership kind of worked out.
My partner, Dan, has been managing 88 for like 18 years.
Wow.
So he was a part of the first album. And then 8 and all of us were in the studio came. He was like, yo, I got another project. And started playing us records. And it was like, done. Like, it wasn't
even like he had to sell you anything.
Yeah, this is a legendary producer saying, I got a project. All right, cool, let's go. You ready? I'm ready when you are. You know what I mean? It wasn't that big of a sell or that hard of a thing to do. And that gem that we were blessed with, that Mac left behind with 8, because they had a very good relationship, I'm just happy we got to share it with the world. You know what I mean? And that's why we kind of separate that from his project, because we didn't want it to feel like it's a Mac.
Like he was trying to, you're right.
Nah, this is just something that they did that it should be out. And then we put Sia on it, and she just took the record to a whole nother level.
Crazy. That's dope. That's dope. Now, Summer 19. Let's get back into the music. Summer 19.
Let's do it.
Let's see what this is hitting for.
It's about the Summer 19.
Yeah, hopefully they talking about some neon green, because that's been the highlight color.
Neon green and wrestling outfits.
And I saw that post earlier. It took me out.
Yo, I was dying.
Man, this fucking lighter don't work, bro. Yo, pass me one that works, bro. Good looks, G. Good looks. Fuck knocking like that and shit, man. Put everything in the fucking seat right now. Hit up the plug just to push another pack. I've been put work, put my city on the map. Got it from the dirt, I ain't never going back. And they asked me how I did it, cause I got it like that. Hit up the plug just to push another pack. I've been put work, put my city on the map. Got it from the dirt, I ain't never going back. And they asked me how I did it, cause I got it like that. Cause I got it like that. They asked me how I did it, cause I got it like that. Cause I got it like that. You ask me how I did it, cause I got it like that. Focus on myself.
JQ, Summer 19. Billy, what you thought about that?
It was better than Money, Money, Money. It definitely was. I would say that, what's the one in the middle? Was it Needs Work?
Needs Work.
Needs a little bit of work.
Okay.
Right. It's not whack.
What can he work on, though?
I think he could work on the delivery, on the lyrics, just so they cut through a little bit more. Because when you have a very simple beat like that, your voice becomes an instrument as well.
Right.
So, you know, you want to articulate it, bring that energy to the record. I think he was a little laid back for me on that record, you know, so I would want him to, like, bring a little more energy to that. The beat was cool. You know, I'm not tripping off a mix, if it's mixed or not mixed, you know, I'll get whatever. But I think that it's really just about bringing that energy for a record like that.
All right. Well, 27% to that was lit, 33% to that needs work, and 40% to that was trash. So you got some work to do, JQ. Ain't that bad. You want to leave him with a little something?
Definitely just continue to bring that energy on records, continue to be authentic, continue to tell your story the best way you possibly can, and just don't be afraid to experiment with your sound, and because that's the beauty of music. You know, as an artist, you can evolve and try stuff. If you don't like it, you delete it.
Right.
Just keep it going. Don't be afraid to try.
Now, I don't know if you guys know, but right now on YouTube, we got live comments. I want to give a big shout out to Power 100. I heard they just been shouting us out. They've been showing us love all day. Power 100, what's up? We see you. Keep leaving comments. Keep showing love. We're going to let y'all know exactly how we feel, all right? Now, next track, we got Vol N1. I'm kind of confused about that. Hold on. I don't know if it's
Vol N1.
Well,
it's a bonus track.
It's a bonus track, so let's see if it's good.
and I live here. Bought the cash in the leap, yeah. Don't really keep score. If I did it, I'm killing it. One but one and I'm in it. Started back from the hit list. Who am I gon' choose? Who am I gon' lose? Switching the lens was mine. Always the first in line. Feeling myself. Hitting the camera, no filter. He told us in a reply, I cannot make up my mind. This is the end of the line. Please don't ask no why. Only got one twin, and she highlighted a bit. When they coming for me, I'm like Lightning McQueen. Ooh, she is lighting to me. I'm like Lightning McQueen. I loved you like you were my brother. Still getting pics on the cover.
Right, that bonus track wasn't too bad.
Not bad.
That wasn't too bad.
I wasn't mad.
That wasn't too bad.
She definitely has the best record I've heard while sitting here.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
She made me do a little whoa.
Yeah, like I wasn't mad at her. She just gonna keep making music. I don't have anything necessarily.
So would you say it needs work? It's hot or it's trash?
Like I don't want to be a negative person and just put everybody in the garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I think she needs work because I don't think it's
Everybody needs work.
at
I
the
need
end of
work.
the day.
Right.
But I
Everybody
don't,
need work.
So I would go with it needs work.
Okay, and not just make it hot to be nice, right?
Well, I don't. You see, I don't want to. I think that Sway Lee and Drake record is hot. That new record.
Yeah.
I don't want to label her the same.
Okay, I got you.
So I'll say that it needs.
Compared to Drake, it needs a lot of work. Like, if that's what we doing here, like, what are you talking about? Like,
I'm just saying, I think it needs work. It was a cool track.
It's a cool track. It needs some work.
What you think, Drews?
I'll go with needs work.
I go needs work.
Yeah.
Go
All right.
needs work.
So it needs work. Any feedback you want to give her?
I think for her, I think sonically, don't fall in the same pocket of delivery that everybody's doing. That same cadence, that same bounce. Like, man, y'all got to push it.
Well, it's
push
a
it
trend
forward.
now.
It's a trend,
trend.
man. I feel like people are like hypnotized by frequencies. Like you hear something one time, and then all of a sudden you hear a bunch of stuff like you. You're like, nah, this shit hot. This shit, and you don't even know. Like,
Because now 20% said it was hot, 40% said it needs work, and another 40 said it was trash. I don't agree with the trash, but
No.
I think the 40% that needs work definitely needs work.
Right.
So I definitely agree with that. So shout outs to you, Vol N1, if that's really your name. I don't know, but shout outs to you. Any shout outs you want to give?
I heard my chiropractor, he was in the comments. Shout out to Dr. Ryan.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Dr.
saying?
Ryan, what's up, baby?
Dr. Ryan, he's lit.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, my back been a little jacked up for a bit. I had that car accident,
Picking up
man.
it was the car accident.
Yeah.
It wasn't okay.
No, it was the car
Yo,
accident.
on some old young man shit, I twisted my shit shoveling snow.
Oh, damn.
Yo, because like my driveway kind of got an incline. I thought I was out there trying to be Hercules and shit.
And I keep telling people it's time
Twisted
for
my
us to move
shit.
out
Right,
west. We gotta move out west.
Nah, I ain't going.
Yo, Billy J, I need you to let everybody know where they can follow you at. What we got
man.
coming up next?
Just
1801 Records is in the building.
1801, we got the 88 project, 88 Keys. We got Juicy Fruit. We got that Shake That Ass record that's out right now. That's buzzing. We got Mac Bands and Smoola coming out of Cincinnati. That Ordinary record featuring Cowboy. That's fire. We
Okay.
got all the producers, J-Dot, B. Will, Tad. We got a lot of shit.
Can we tell them what?
Shit.
What we doing, or we can't? It's too early.
Oh, I don't know. I heard about it. I don't know.
Just keep watching. Just keep watching.
I'm saying. Just keep.
But I did hear about the project.
Okay, good.
There's something that's
something cooking.
real
It's
special
cooking. It's
that's
cooking.
coming.
You guys look out for that. It's cooking.
That's
It's on the
like
way.
It's something
like-
the city needs too.
It's
the
on the
movement
way.
times
Yeah.
1801. Like we
That's
just
a
here to
vibe.
amplify the movement.
That's a
it.
vibe.
It's a big vibe.
That was a good slogan.
that was great. I'm stealing that.
was a
I'm
good
stealing that.
slogan.
I'm just here to amplify the movement, dog. That's it.
Billy J from 1801 Records is in the building. Now, you guys, make sure you guys come through August 26th.
SOBs right here in New York City.
Rich Forever. We got Rich the Kid, Jay Critch, 83 Babies. Who else? Young Bino.
Yeah.
Jus Lavo.
Jus Lavo. He's
Our
still hanging
chatbot
out.
winner. So make sure you guys submit your music for our next showcase, which will be in September.
Okay.
So make sure you guys continue to submit your music on Facebook Messenger, all right? Now, as for this weekend, you guys can find me, Water Sport 2.0. Made Money is throwing another yacht party. It's going to be berserk. That boy Fwak, that boy Jig, that boy Pat, and that girl Buzzo. She's
On a
gonna
yacht.
They on a yacht. They going crazy. Juicy, what events we got for this week?
So tonight, me and DJ Camilo's and Elizabeth at Lobby.
Yeah, Lobby. Yep,
Could
that's a
dig it.
fact.
Yeah, so Thursday, tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna chill.
I was
But
gonna
then-
pull up.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Pull up tonight.
Tonight is gonna be crazy.
You want to do a movie tonight? You want to make a movie?
Of course.
Shit, it was going already. It was called Steven Spielberg.
It's like a movie.
It's already a movie.
I love to produce films.
Right.
Let's go.
But we got parties all week. Just follow the gram @Drewski. But I'm gonna take some Martell with me.
Oh, trust
Is
and
that cool?
believe. Of
Okay,
course. We
good,
got a
good.
whole bunch of Martell. And
Shout out to Martell.
Big shout out to our sponsor, Made Hot by Martell. Y'all already know what it is. It's the voice of the young people, Sha Boogie. Until next time, I will see you again.